77% of employees say they feel disengaged at work. That is horrible. And to be honest, I think the reason why is because corporate America sucks. I had an internship at a very large company that I don't know, man. I just felt like they had meetings about nothing. They would have meetings about making a plan to do something, and it was like they never actually executed the plan or actually just took action. They just had meetings about nothing. And to be honest, these meetings could have been like simplified to a couple emails, just an email chain. But no, they have to waste like hours of your day just to feed you with like crap, just information that you don't need, information that does not matter. And I just feel like this is just like corporate America. It's just a broken system. These big companies just have so much power, so much dominance, and nobody does anything in the companies. They're too comfortable. Like you just have meetings about nothing. People just like prolong tasks at these huge companies. It's like to send an email, a simple email. It takes them three days to do, and it was just stupid, and it just made me like not want to work a 9 to 5 and just how pointless your job is. And it doesn't like surprise me that 77% of people just aren't engaged with what they do, because when it's just stupid, like when you just have people around you that are doing absolutely nothing and contributing to nothing, like why wouldn't people be disengaged? Why wouldn't they not want to be there do their job? Well, really, there's just nothing to do. Like people just sit there and prolong tasks, and their jobs really don't have like any real responsibility. I'm sure at these companies, like just ginormous countries, you could probably cut the workforce down by like 30%. You could probably have one guy could probably do three other people's jobs just because the tasks are just prolonged. And I'm one of those people that I believe that if I'm not like working hard at my job, I will start to have like mental health issues. I'll start to get depressed. I'll start to feel like I'm just not worth anything. And I feel like this is just all of corporate America. You just do these stupid little jobs, these stupid tasks that could be done way quicker, way faster, and just more efficient overall. But I'm telling you, the meetings are just what drive me insane. I felt like at my internship, which I was just, the bottom of the totem pole, just a temporary worker, I was getting called into meetings like every day, and they didn't even pertain to me. I don't even, it was horrible. And I get like, they just probably wanted me to feel like included and see how things work. But I'll tell you what I saw. I saw nothing. I saw that they had about the same conversation every single day, but never actually executed anything. And it was just ridiculous. And to be honest, I don't want my life to be like that. I don't want a 9 to 5 job where I do nothing. And, I've seen both sides of it. I've seen like giant corporations such as corporate America, like the one I worked at. And I've seen like smaller companies. Like my uncle owns a machine shop. And if you have a job there, you actually work. You do a variety of different things. Like I said, you're doing three people's job there. You're not just sending an email a day and then you're just done, and then you just sit around, move your mouse, type on the keyboard a little bit. So I'm sure a lot of your Microsoft Teams is on green, because that's what I feel like they do at these humongous corporations, and it's aggravating and stupid, and no wonder people just don't feel like they make a difference in life because of how just pointless these jobs are. And just going off all of this, you just feel like a number at these big corporations. It's just pointless. Like if anything happened, I kind of miss like the company loyalty aspect to your work. Nowadays it's you just job hop, job hop, job hop to get your pay increase. But back in the day, it was like you were part of a family when you're at a company. And I get now the reason why there isn't really company loyalty is because they will never be loyal to you. They're going to slash you the minute they need to. They're going to get rid of you. You're very disposable. and you're honestly just a number. And I feel like these big companies just lack like community. They just lack being, I don't know, a family. It's just, and of course, they have some like stupid slogan or something in their like community motto or whatever about family and how they're really like closely oriented with each other and they hang out outside of work, but that is definitely not true. It's just all like a big facade to try to, I don't know, make themselves look good to the outside, but in reality, it's just not a good. I don't know. Corporate America is just, it's just horrible. I mean, and just some of the things that they do, like the unethical things that these companies do, is just insane. Which I get that's kind of based on what product you're selling and all this, but like one thing that drives me insane is like pharmaceutical companies. Like I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent here, but like pharmaceutical companies, they just like their drugs. I don't even think 70% of them actually work. But then they just have this like, which this is the part of it. These corporations just have too much power, so then they can like hold certain things over doctors' heads. They can give a bunch of money, and then of course regular people are going to listen to a doctor because that's what we're told to do. But in reality, their drugs do not work. They're just trying to make tons of money very unethically, and it's just sad because I think it's like it's just a product of corporate America. Like these giant corporations, they just have no checks and balances. They rule over everything, and it's aggravating to see because they definitely destroy a lot of people's lives making faulty products. I don't know. It's kind of very it's aggravating, and I just don't want to. I don't want to work in one of these. Which I get they like pay higher and have better benefits and all that, but I just don't want to work a 9 to 5 job where I feel like I'm completely useless and I just don't make an impact on anyone. I don't know. I think that corporate America, like I said, it needs checks and balances. Every company does, and they just aren't receiving them. Honestly, they run at least the United States, and if it's happening in the United States, it's probably happening all around the world. But these companies just run everything, and there's no consequences for when they do anything wrong. Like, yeah, they get a slap on the wrist, a fine, but in reality, they made like tenfold whatever that fine was. I feel like that's a pretty good explanation for pharmaceutical companies. That's usually what happens is they get fined, but in reality, they made 10 times that. So I don't know. I think corporate America just sucks. I want to avoid being in one of those positions at one of those companies where I just feel like I do not matter because that just makes for a horrible life. And I don't know. I just hope that I can find a good job where I feel like I'm actually, valued and people want me there, which I feel like a lot of people are lacking that like sense of community and value within their jobs. And I don't know. I wish that we could. I wish all of you could have like a meaningful job, but it's just not true. Like some things, like it's just to survive. Sometimes you just do stuff to survive. Not that it's really your passion or it means anything to you. You're just doing it to try to, make a living, provide for a family. But I just think that corporate America is definitely not the solution and needs some reforms and needs change because it's, I don't know. I feel like just sucks the life out of people with how just stupid it is and how daunting and I don't know. It's like it's productive because like how do you get to be one of the biggest companies in the world, but it's like it's productive but at the same time it's unproductive. Like you have all these jobs that no one's doing anything, and I can imagine being one of those people that isn't doing anything because that just has to make for a horrible life. I mean, I don't know. So yeah, overall corporate America just sucks, and I don't know. I hope things will change, but at this point, I really don't think they will. So, yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and please let me know your thoughts in the comments on your job and if it is meaningful and if you fall in this 77%. So I appreciate it, guys. Bye-bye.